The United States entered the 20th century as a nation on the rise. Barely a century old, it had already established a vibrant democracy and a rapidly growing economy. The Spanish-American War of 1898 marked a turning point, signaling America's emergence as a global power with overseas territories. This newfound influence came with a growing awareness of the complexities and responsibilities of international affairs. Yet, the seeds of its future dominance were sown, rooted in its entrepreneurial spirit, vast natural resources, and unwavering belief in its own destiny. The 20th century was a period of immense transformation for the United States. World War II proved to be a crucible from which the US emerged as a global superpower. The war effort mobilized the nation's industrial might, leading to an unprecedented economic boom. The US spearheaded the establishment of the United Nations and the Bretton Woods system, promoting international cooperation and stability. The Cold War, an ideological struggle between capitalism and communism, defined much of the latter half of the century. The fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989 and the collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991 marked the end of the Cold War and the triumph of American-style capitalism and democracy. The US emerged as the sole superpower, its influence reaching every corner of the globe. The post-Cold War era saw the US grappling with the complexities of being the world's sole superpower. From the Balkans to the Middle East, it intervened in regional conflicts, seeking to promote stability and democracy. The rise of globalization further intertwined the US economy with the rest of the world, creating both opportunities and vulnerabilities. The internet revolutionized communication and commerce, accelerating globalization. The 9/11 terrorist attacks marked a turning point in American foreign policy, leading to the War on Terror. These interventions, while initially popular domestically, proved costly and protracted, highlighting the limits of American power. Innovation has been a key driver of American power. From the assembly line to the internet, the US has consistently been at the forefront of technological advancement. This culture of innovation is deeply ingrained in American society, fostered by a spirit of entrepreneurship and a strong emphasis on education and research. The US government has played a crucial role in fostering innovation, investing heavily in research and development. Institutions like NASA and DARPA have been instrumental in pushing the boundaries of science and technology. The rise of Silicon Valley and the digital revolution are testaments to the enduring power of American innovation. America's rise to superpower status has had a profound impact on the world. Its economic and military might has shaped the global order, influencing everything from international trade to security arrangements. American culture has spread widely, influencing fashion, music, and values around the world. However, its actions have not always been met with approval, sometimes perceived as heavy-handed or self-serving. The global war on terror raised concerns about the erosion of civil liberties and the use of torture. America's role as a global superpower comes with a heavy price tag, both in terms of financial resources and the human cost of military interventions. As the 21st century unfolds, the nature of American power is evolving. The rise of China and other emerging powers presents a significant challenge to American hegemony. The US faces domestic challenges, including political polarization and a growing national debt, which could erode its ability to project power abroad. Maintaining its technological edge and strengthening its alliances will be crucial for the US to remain a leading power. The US must adapt to a multipolar world where power is more diffuse and where it must compete with other centers of influence. This will require a more nuanced and pragmatic foreign policy, recognizing the limits of American power and the need for cooperation. The US has a long history of overcoming challenges and emerging stronger, and its ability to adapt will determine its place in the world for generations to come.